What is going on, everybody? It is Starkler coming back at you with another Toontown Rewritten video, and in this one I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the pumpkin head in 2024. It's kind of become a yearly tradition now to do this because people like to look up how to do this in like whatever current year it is, so I see nothing wrong with doing it. And before we start, I just want to give a huge thank you to G the Fox, who just made this awesome piece of Ice Cube fan art. I think it looks amazing. It's beautiful. She said that she spent like, I think it was 8 hours making this, and I think it looks awesome. So if you want to give her a follow on Twitter, I'll have her bio and everything linked in the description, so please go and give her a follow because she worked really hard on that piece. So anyways, how to make a pumpkin head in the year of 2024. It is not that hard. All you need is a free toontask slot, which I have 4 of them. So what you're going to want to do to start with this is you have to talk to Jacko Kazam in Toontown Central. So you just walk up to him, he says choose a toontask, and you select the one for the pumpkin head, and you're also going to get jelly beans while you do this as well. I think you get like 1,000 or something, I'm not too sure. And he does give hints on how to do this, but you know what, I'm going to be the one that's going to help give you guys the hints, but it's, he gives you some dialogue, he tells you what to do, and then after he finishes talking, he tells you you have to go meet a gigantic pumpkin somewhere. And the hints actually lead towards a toon that's in Donald's Dock on Lighthouse Lane, kind of like in the middle where the lighthouse is. So I'm gonna go say hi to that toon, and then I'll tell you guys what we need to do next. Okay, so we're in the middle of Lighthouse Lane right now. For those who don't know where it is, it's kind of like right here, like in the middle of this big lighthouse that's actually not that big. But this is Sand Squash, yeah, that's how you say it. And you have to walk up to her, and first things first, you have to say trick or treat, or else she won't give you a hint towards the next task. So you get this pumpkin, and just like that, you're awarded 200 jelly beans, which is pretty good. So let's talk to her, and she does give some subtle hints on what you have to do next, and she's actually really loud, so you gotta listen, okay? Listen very close. And the hint that she gives actually leans towards a toon that you need to meet on Tenor Terrace, which is in Minnie's Melody Land, and I will show you exactly where you need to go next. But you'll see that a pattern, like a simple pattern, starts to develop after a little bit of time, and it gets easier to do. So, yeah, cutting away. Okay, so now that we're in the middle of Tenor Terrace, the pumpkin usually, or I guess her name is a musical pumpkin, is kind of near the center point of this street in Tenor Terrace. She kind of just walks around in circles, like patrolling the area, and you got the field office in the background. So this is Trombones. Oh, that's a cool name. So again, you gotta say trick or treat. And again, you're awarded 200 jelly beans, and then you just walk up to her, or it might be a he actually, I'm not sure. And then you listen to the little rhyme and the subtle hint that he or she gives you. I have a pumpkin head, so I can't see if there's eyelashes or not. And then the next hint actually points you towards Walrus Way, which is in the burg. So again, you have to say trick or treat and then talk to them, and then they will let you go to the burg after that. So let's go to Walrus Way. Okay, so now we're in Walrus Way, and this toon is actually located in the little fishing area that's closer towards the tunnel, so it's not really that hard to miss, and it just takes a little bit of time to walk out to go see her. So she has like these nice purple gloves, which looks cool. So again, you say trick or treat, and then you get 200 more jelly beans, so I think that's 600 we have. And then she will give us another subtle hint, just like all the other ones, and the subtle hint points towards Oak Street, which is in Daisy Gardens. So once you do that, you go to Daisy Gardens, and then I will show you where you need to find the next toon. So considering Oak Street is one of the smallest streets in the game, it might be the smallest street, it's really not hard to miss this pumpkin toon that's like literally standing on the tree. So again, you guys know the drill. You just say trick or treat, and just like that, you get more jelly beans. So I think we have 800, is it now? I think. And then you talk to the toon, and the subtle hints that he gives leads towards Pajama Place, which isn't too hard to find the next one. And this is actually the last pumpkin toon that we have to talk to. So I think that's like, if I count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different toons. And again, we go to Pajama Place, and we will meet up with a neighborly pumpkin near the center point of the map. Okay, so for the Pajama Place Pumpkinhead toon, he just happens to be standing right here, but sometimes he could be standing around the corner, like next to some of these buildings, kind of at the halfway point in the map, so not too hard to find, but sometimes you might have to do a little bit of patrolling and searching around for it. So this is the Headless Horsetoon, and again you say trick or treat, so now we have 1,000 jelly beans. And then we walk up to him, and then I believe, I don't know if there's any hints pointing us back to Jacko Kazam, I think his name is. But yeah, he just talks and talks and talks, and then yeah, just go head back to Jack. So unfortunately, if you don't have teleport access like to these different playgrounds, then the patrolling that it could take, the time it'll take for you to get back to these places can take a little bit of time, but the good news is it's at least for free, so it's not too bad. And now we're back in Toontown Central, and we go and talk to Jack, and let's see, do you say trick or treat? I don't think you do. Or, oh, you actually do. Okay, just making sure. So that's 1,200 jelly beans. Now, if you're only doing this for the jelly beans, then you actually don't have to turn in the toontask, and you can actually just delete it right there on the spot. However, for the sake of this video, I want my pumpkin head. Ice Cube is gonna rock his beautiful frozen pumpkin head. And let's just talk to him. He's like, oh, you got a toontask to turn in? You bet I do. And just like that, you have the pumpkin head. It's that simple, it's that easy, and you get 1,200 jelly beans. And it's pretty straightforward and to the point, and I believe it says, yeah, until the end of Halloween you will have a pumpkin head, and that is how you get the pumpkin head in Toontown Rewritten in 2024. It's fun to keep the tradition going. Now, also I wanted to say, if your toon has a small head like mine, then you'll be given the traditional pumpkin head. But if your toon has a larger head, then you'll actually have a different one. So let me actually... Oh wait, there just so happens to be a toon with a larger pumpkin head standing right there. That's the type of head that you can get on a toon that has a different head shape. Usually it happens to like horses, monkeys, like tall-headed mice, stuff like that. So yeah, your sizes may vary, but that's pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video of how to get a pumpkin head in 2024. And again, huge thank you to G the Fox for making that piece of fan art. Please go and give her a follow. She deserves it. And I will see you guys in the next video, okay? Peace out.